Omnibros live. I'm Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault. It's Monday. Hauls, previews, and reads. And controversy. Where's Supergirl? Here, as always, is my co-host, Goofin and Gavin. What up, buddy?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Happy to be here on a Monday night. We're going to have some goofs. We're going to have some gaffs. We're going to have some books to talk about. And most importantly, we're going to geek out over our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, making tonight's broadcast happen. This is your leading source, your one-stop shop, your homepage, your destination for collected editions, whether it be an omnibus, a trade paperback, a hardcover, manga, whatever it is in that world, you get it at InStockTrades.com. Great discounts that range from 30 to 55% off, free shipping in the US at $50 or more. And there's that loyalty discount, which adds an extra 2% discount to your book if you make it on a week-by-week basis. You're not going to get that at the other websites. You get it at InStockTrades.com. Great packaging, wonderful customer service, only at InStockTrades.com. Shout out to our lovely sponsor. Also,
I think tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. You know what? Let's do it. Stay tuned, because at the end of this stream, we will be doing the $50 gift card giveaway. We had that synergy going. You read my mind.
I did.
Because I was debating if I should drop it now. So, yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to post the thing, the instruction in a minute as we get the show on the road. So it's a $50 gift card courtesy of InStock Trades. All you got to do is participate in the chat, and we're going to pick out a winner towards the end of this stream. But typically, we don't announce it. It could be on a Monday, on a Thursday, Friday. You never know. Going to have to tune in every show to find out when we do that stuff. So shout out once again, InStockTrades.com. Let me show the website real quick. Window.
Don't do that $50 gift card for anybody else but us.
Yeah, baby. Here are the current deals of the week, which we will be revealing the new ones a little bit later on the show, so stay tuned for that. We got your new releases.
I got that Babs book.
Oh, you got it. Nice. I want to read it. I did.
And the Ryan North book that was on sale.
What about Cat Companions, Maruru, and Hachi?
I missed out on that.
Oh.
Sorry.
This is us right now. You can get the tuxedo cat. I'll get the white cat. And of course, you got your top sellers. You got some sales, some clearances, spotlight sales on all this fun stuff. So go check them out. InStockTrades.com.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. One of the books I want this. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. One of the books is on sale, big sale. One of the books I want that we will be revealing. I definitely want it, and it's the goofiest book release of the year.
Oh yeah,
and you better believe I'm going to make a video of it as soon as it comes in.
Heck yeah! Hello, everybody. Jerome, thank you for joining. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much. Supergirl is becoming Riley. I understood that reference. Thank you, James.
What is that reference?
Because we can't find Supergirl anywhere.
And we can't find Riley anywhere.
on a Monday show. It's a rare occurrence when he shows up.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Been looking forward to hanging out and talking comics tonight. Heck yeah, let's do it.
Matt, I sent the package to you and your son today, buddy.
Let's go.
15 pounds.
Once we're done campaigning for the Inhuman stuff and we get that book made, because I think it'll happen in soon. I don't know when, but soon. I will join the campaign for Alf. I think that would be amazing.
I have a bad feeling about Alf.
You think it's going to happen?
I do. I think there's a lot of people that actually want it, and like even Curtis is a big Alf fan. He has all the singles and all the. He's quite an expert on Alf. I mean, that's Curtis.
I could see like an epic. I could see like a treasury edition. No, not treasury. Sorry, like a complete collection or something like that. I don't know about Omnibus, but we'll see.
Okay.
I mean, if we got freaking what is it? The one I hate, Strike Force, whatever. anything's possible. Let's face it.
I remember back in 2022, T-Lar Bloom said, let's read Strike Force Morituri on, that's right, on our iPads and do a review. And I go, okay. I don't even think we made it through one full issue before we gave up on it. I'm like, Taylor, this is from 1986. That is dull. Oh, man. And it got a omnibus.
NMC's Most Wanted Omnibus begins next Monday. That's already happening? Oh my God. Okay.
Wow.
I need to bombard the streams this week, I guess. I need to show up on Monday. But we're doing this show. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out.
Well, it just begins next Monday. It goes for like a week.
But they're probably gonna do a stream talking about each book and how you can vote. So I'll do the show here live while I'm typing in the comments in that video when they do that stream.
Yeah, I don't know that they do it at night. Hey now.
Okay.
I think they usually do it in the afternoon.
Afternoon? Damn it. Okay. You guys with your afternoon streaming, the heck. Do it late night. Alf eats cats this. We are destined to be mortal enemies locked forever in I don't like that. Yeah. Because I have 2 cats, and I would hate for them to be eaten by whatever the hell Alf is. So, yeah.
Alien life form.
Do you love Alf? Do you want to see Alf versus Garfield? Call in now. Omnibros voicemail. Speakpipe.com/Omnibros live. Thank you, James. If you want to leave a voicemail, you can do so by going to speakpipe.com and using your phone or whatever. We do have one voicemail that we're going to play in a couple minutes. So thank you. Thank you, James.
I'm representing the book I'm most excited for this week. Lady Mashinika.
I've been wanting to ask, do you think that's a book I would like?
Well, I actually have a hard time sort of pinpointing things that you like. I did send you.
Oh, it's pretty easy. Come on now.
Well, I mean, I know what you like, but I don't know like the other stuff. Did I send you the Black Cat books? And did you ever read them? You didn't read them.
I have to admit, I did not finish reading them, but I did start.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. I'm just lazy about it. So sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't take it personally. I've done videos on Lady Mechanica before, and it's steampunk, which I love. Yeah. I love the steampunk universe. She's what
the hell are you doing here? Get out of here. I'm kidding. I meant, lovely to see you, my friend. So steampunk,
yeah, it's steampunk, and she has been some of her body parts, like her eyes, one of her arms, have been replaced by cybertronics, like back in the steampunk days. This is Victorian England steampunk.
Right.
And but she doesn't know how she got that way. So part of the story is she's a private investigator with this sort of scientist friend of hers. And then part of the story is also she's trying to find out more about her history because she doesn't remember how she ended up this way. So she's finding clues throughout the series how she got that way by seeing other people that are sort of the same way she is. She has a nemesis that also has a flying ship, and she's got all kinds of cool boss steampunk weapons, and she solves mysteries.
I think it.
After that description, I don't know how you couldn't like it. It's awesome.
What's the word that you use? Is this like cheesecake?
Not really. Actually, I'm in this room where I can access everything we always talk about.
Okay.
So let me show you. First of all,
I was going to say, I don't mind fan service whatsoever. So
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
She is of course very attractive, but it's not see, here's her enemy.
Oh, wait, I gotta zoom in. Hold on.
Yeah. There's her enemy that's always after her.
Okay.
And
shout out.
She dresses, let's see how she
friend of the show.
This is how she usually dresses.
Okay.
So shapely, but no,
not too gratuitous.
Yeah. Attractive, shapely. There's really cool things that happen in here. Oh, and I found a bookmark. Nice.
Hey.
But the art is just striking, especially through the first 4 hardcovers where I think Joe Benitez is doing the art, and then he keeps writing, and he has somebody else doing the art, and they are just as good as Joe Benitez.
Okay. Shout out to Joe.
Yeah. Let's see. What's this say?
You do have a question from Jerome. Hey, Omnidog, are your Lady Mech hardcovers from Benitez or Image?
That is a very good question, and that's kind of a little bit of a controversy, I think.
Ooh.
As I did a video that I'm sure James can pull up, I have the original Benitez Volume 1. This is the original that he, from Benitez Productions. But then when he went to Image, he changed some of the dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Now, I said in this, and it's the lettering's a little bit different. The lettering's more polished, but the dialogue has changed a little bit. I don't think you'll notice it the way I did. There it is. Omnidot.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God. Okay.
Nice job, James. Oh, and here's the ship. That's pretty boss.
That's pretty sick. I like it.
I noticed the changes because I read them back to back. And I think I noticed them more than I think. If you're not familiar with the Benitez stuff, then the Image stuff isn't going to bother you. It's the same spirit. It's the same kind of snappy dialogue and stuff. You won't be missing anything with the Image books.
Nope. Manga Farmer loves steampunk, so LM is my favorite. Nice,
Manga Farmer. Way to go! I dig it.
I will add the first trade to my wish list on IST.
There are 6 oversized hardcovers and 8 trades. Those 8 trades have been made into 6 hardcovers.
Okay.
And I think the 8th trade is already out.
I don't have a lot of space for Western books, but I have a good time. I have what the hell am I going to say? I have an easier time fitting the slim trades with the rest of the books. But if it's a hardcover, it comes with the extra width. I can't.
Yeah, these are oversized, very nice production. Colors are great. Stories are great. And the shirt I have is from this story, although I don't know that I'm going to be able to put my finger on it right now. She has a La Dama de la Muerte. See, there's your Spanish lesson right there. That's what this is representing. Look at this art.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Look at that. Okay. That's like Ghost Rider on steroids. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Let me see. I don't think that did Benitez do the art in this one? Book design, blah, blah, blah. Cover illustration, art direction. No, just tell me. Okay, story. Okay, pencils. He does still do the pencils. He's sharing the story. Let me see. Let me see what happens in number 5.
Mambo number 5.
Mambo number 5.
From what's his face?
Lupe. Yeah. Pencils, Joe. Okay, so okay, what it is the story gets taken over by MM Chen, but Benitez is still doing the art. So the art is continuously Benitez. The story doesn't drop at all having MM Chen. He's a really good writer.
I just read a comment on the chat. That's funny. I'm not gonna put it up. I'm not gonna dox myself here with my taste, so I'll keep quiet.
Okay.
Right, I'll tell you later.
Okay. So yeah, they God, I want to meet Joe Benitez and have him sign all the books.
What is that? It's like a golem, mechanical.
He's a mechanical.
Wow.
Trespassers, leave my home now.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I am. So, and they have various weapons they try and use that are, steampunky. This guy right here is her like assistant that follows her into all adventures, and he's the main inventor of all her arsenal and ships and everything. And it's really good. Really, like here's Victorian England.
Here's another question. What is going on with Benitez doing more remastered Lady Mechanica? I thought he was going to remaster the whole series in hardcover for Image.
I thought so too. I don't, I'm not on social media, so I don't actually know what his plans are. That's what the first volume was he did do a little tightening up, re-inking, and the lettering was better, which is the Image book. Okay. So I go over it in my video pretty thoroughly. First of all, it's not like the Neil Adams re-inking, recoloring. The art doesn't change, but it does get moved around. The paneling does change a little bit along with the dialogue. But this is the old one, and you can see the letters are sort of the lettering is.
Ooh, yeah, that's
that's not what Tyler Smith would do. Our official letterer fan.
Right.
The
seems a little bit busy. Like
the letterer to the stars, and here's what it is in Image. So the lettering gets professionalized up.
Yeah, that's much better. The other one seemed a little bit too like anxiety ridden.
Yeah, but the art doesn't change. It might be sharper, clearer, more colorful, and the panels get moved around a little bit to fit the dialogue. But anybody that starts, I haven't been following since the first Image book. I don't know if the other oversized hardcovers have been released by Image, although I know number 6 is being released by Image. So, Connor
Palmiotti, Harley, or McKay, Black Cat? I mean,
wow.
It's not that difficult of a question for you, at least.
You don't think so?
I think you would go with Harley. No?
Yeah, since that's the book that started my obsession on her, I would have to say that. But that's a good Sophie's Choice type question.
Right. I read almost all of both because I read the first 2 Omnis. I didn't read the Rebirth stuff from Harley Quinn. And Jet McKay, Black Cat, I read like the first 2 trades. And I had a really fun time with Harley Quinn. I laughed. It has been a while since I've laughed at a superhero comic, and Harley Quinn made me laugh. So,
that's awesome.
I'll go with that.
I'm so happy to hear that.
I like her adventures with Power Girl. Those were my favorites.
Yeah, They're very funny. Yeah, good. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
We got an issue. We have to start over. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Monday. Blah 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 blah.
Book 5 is story by Benitez, and then Benitez and Martin Montel do the pencils. But Excammer said Sia is also doing art. She's amazing for Lady Mechanica. That may be the new book that I don't have yet.
Ooh. Coming soon. Lady Mechanica, Mechanical Menagerie, Part 1. Ooh,
I will back that. I don't know what it is, but I'll back it.
How is that DC Finest Harley book?
I actually read that when it came in, and there were some stories that I'm sure I have somewhere, but I don't think I've read them yet. It's like her greatest hits. So I mean, the obvious ones are in there, you know, Mad Love and things like that. But it's really good, Doug. It's highly readable, and it shows all of her adventures and how she turned into the anti-hero that she is now.
Nice. Here's some nice compliments. Happy to catch a stream, Jess. I watched the video where you spoke at the Elderly Center. Very informative and funny. You and upper management are great.
Thanks. She and I were a good team for when we spoke at the retirement home that she worked at for 6 years, and she helped. That was an hour talk that I did, starting with comic strips and ending with comic books. And I gave them a pretty good history, and I thought that, upper management helped me a lot. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Joey. That's nice. I really appreciate that.
I do think that's one of your best videos.
Oh, thank you.
This is how weird my brain is. I apologize in advance with what I'm going to say here, because I know some of you are going to be like, wait, what? But it's just how my brain works. I remember when I watched that video for the very first time, because it was early 2020 when you posted that thing, and I watched it on the afternoon when we sadly found out about Kobe Bryant's passing. So
was that in February?
Yes. So it was in that very same day. So my brain it like works like that, where it marks it like an imprint, and it stays with me. Like I associate the two. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this video because of this other event that happened. So I'm like that with a bunch of stuff. So.
Oh, thank you, James. James just posted it. I knew that would happen. That was 2 months before the lockdown for COVID. Thank you, James, for posting that.
Not Josh, no, not you. Sorry.
Yeah, Doug, that Harley book is a good gateway into Harley. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. According to VFC, all you need for Harley Quinn is Mad Love.
Oh, that's what Josh said. He said that Harley peaked at Mad Love.
We don't care. Right?
Jewish Dragons is here. Oh, Doug, thank you. Doug is complimentary on the return home too. There's
a lot of comments here.
Yeah, they are. They're coming fast and furious.
Yes, Sideshow's making a La Muerte statue that is available for pre-order.
No. Sorry, that's what this is. No. Hey, Samantha, how's it going? This is probably the statue, right, Lionheart? Oh. No.
Gio, did you know that VFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, paid you some compliments on his Saturday morning show? I did hear about that.
Did you?
I was sent a clip of it. Said you were one of the smartest guys in the community. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't believe that, but okay. And he would love to have you on some shows. Omar has asked me many times. It just schedules and nonsense that prevent me from making appearances on other shows. I said for this thing, and that's about it. So
you should his shows are actually really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
The last time I was on a VFC show was 5 years ago, actually. So it's been a minute. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. That was a lie. I knew that. Okay, yeah. Now that makes sense. Okay, Melanie said you were the smartest person. Right. Omar agreed. Thank you. Okay. Lovely people.
Inhumans question there.
No. Yeah,
There
maybe. I'll one thing at a time. One. Yeah, I'll work on it later. GR just read Jenkins Inhumans and loved it. What Inhumans run should I read next? I would recommend for you to know about. There's a Fantastic Four / Inhumans book that has a little bit of the Mark Waid era Fantastic Four thrown in, and that is the next step where it shows you why the Inhumans are on the opposite side of the moon, whatever it's called. I'm forgetting the name of it right now. And that is pretty interesting because that leads into the Secret Invasion stuff and the Jonathan Hickman stuff, which then stumbles into the Inhuman run, which was in the Marvel Now era. So if you can go look for that trade, or I don't know if you can read it online or whatever. It was Fantastic Four / Inhumans. It's only 8 issues because it's 4 issues of Fantastic Four and the 4 issues of the Inhumans. So both are good. I prefer the art in the Fantastic Four one over the Inhuman stuff. But in the Inhuman stuff, you get the explanation as to why they go to the moon, which they'll stay there for a really, really long time.
And it's just called Fantastic: The Dark Side. Yeah.
Yeah, let me find a picture of it here.
It's just Fantastic Four / Inhumans.
I believe so. Paperback.
I wonder if I've read that.
You probably have. Here it is. Oh my God! Wait, I still have this thing open from IST. I should use that instead. This one. There we go. It's only 8 issues.
Oh, I definitely have not read this.
The Fantastic Four side is the story about Valeria's birth, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
and the Inhumans are involved in a small way. And then the later part of the book is a different story of them going to the moon for the first time and abandoning Earth itself. It's not as good as what you read, but it gives you the framework for everything else that happens to the Inhumans until their sad demise at the hands of editorial, because now they don't publish anything Inhumans.
I'm looking for that book right now.
It shouldn't be expensive. It's a flimsy trade. Also, while you do that, I have way too many things open here, so let me get through them real quick. There was a minor controversy that you talked about at the beginning of the show, and it's not really clickbait. It's just us goofing around. But Smotherly Lion posted about the Supergirl stuff. Evening all, any news on Supergirl? Has she been found? Maybe on eBay. So if the community is wondering what the heck we're talking about here, this is in regards to the McFarlane comic book punch book, yeah, which is a figure and a comic book, and they made one for Supergirl. If I can stop sharing for a minute. There we go. Here's the image. I'll read you the text so you don't have to look at words. You can look at Supergirl here. This is one of the most anticipated McFarlane figures. Everybody's really excited about it. Sold out everywhere. Yeah. And I love the presentation, and then the taping the 2 fisted hands. That's funny to me. You can see the cutout of the tape there. Let me scroll here. There we go. So what happened? Well, we are writing to inform you that earlier this week, this was like a week, 2 weeks ago or something, a week and a half ago, a tractor trailer full of our products was stolen while en route to the McFarlane Toys store warehouse. Among the numerous McFarlane Toys figures and cargo was the Supergirl DC Page Puncher's Woman of Tomorrow 7-inch figure with comic. This theft is currently being actively investigated by law enforcement. Throughout the week, we monitored the situation and were hopeful that the stolen cargo would be recovered so we could fulfill orders as scheduled. Unfortunately, there has been no further information or developments at this time. A shipping label had been created for your order, whatever. This is replying. This is from Walmart, by the way. Shout out. Blah, blah, blah. Your order will be canceled. Blah, blah. I don't care. So somebody literally did the plot of Fast and the Furious, the first movie, where they're stealing DVDs and merchandise from trucks to resell and make some cash. That's the opening plot of Fast and the Furious. So somebody did that with McFarlane toys. That is amazingly stupid. So a lot of the Supergirl orders have been delayed for a bunch of people, and some have showed up on eBay, and people suspect that they're stock images, and it's actually the stolen merchandise being sold. I know there's a Killing Joke Joker statue, and that was confirmed to be one of the stolen items. So people are actively investigating this horrendous crime against humanity.
If it wasn't for NFL Dude, I would not have gotten an order in of this. He helped me live on a show like a month ago order this on GameStop. It was restocked for 30 seconds, and he told me about it. And in the middle of the show, I ordered it.
Is the stolen Supergirls in the hijacked truck why Jess missed stream last Friday?
I can neither confirm nor deny that accusation.
Right. Same. I'll back you up. Sorry. I'm not going to reveal that. Hey, next Imagine. Thank you. It was Ladron. I know a lot of people are fans of Ladron. I'm not super in love with that art. It's not my cup of tea. But I did like the story, though. Anywho. That's what happened. That's what happened with Supergirl. What will happen tonight, however, is the gift card. If you want to participate, all you got to do is write in chat, #Inhumans, all caps, for a shot at winning a $50 gift card, courtesy of InStockTrades.com. Let me open that up. Giveaway. What is it? StreamYard.
Giveaway tool.
Yeah. Give away tool. There you go. Found it. Okay. I didn't have the thing. How do I get it? Hold on. Chat, wait a minute. I can't start the thing if I don't have the link. What the hell? StreamYard. Oh, I found it. StreamYard.com/giveaway. There we go. All right, let me start that up. So all you got to do, again, type just once, all caps. Please don't spam. You just got to do it once. #Inhumans. And it's already got 13 entries. That's awesome. So shout out.
Nice.
Good luck, everybody. I'll write that just for the sake of spreading the good word of the Inhumans. Let's go. Thank you.
Fun.
Yeah. Let's do a voicemail while we're at it. Keep the show going. This is OmniDog's Bolt breaking news. Let me share my screen. There we go. Refresh. All right.
What a full weekend this was, but let's begin with Thursday with what Jess bragged the real Omnidog called Backward Boys. Their live stream should be rated M for manga because Riley talked about a very interesting snake manga. You know what I'm going to say, Nightwing. Go for it.
She literally, of course you would want to read something gross, like she fucking a snake.
Friday, it's out Bunkmastiff made a guest appearance on Cliff on Comics. I haven't watched it yet, but I have been told it is very hilarious and full of knowledge, and it even had a striptease. On Saturday, we saw the amazing return of Aussieverse to Batterdays in the Batcave. We found out Jess also hates Steve Guttenberg. That's another one for his ever-growing list with Jason Mewes, Hugh Grant, and Jesse Eisenberg. I'm wondering how much longer till Clint Eastwood makes the list, all because of Omnidog history with Play Misty for me. Before I leave, don't get to vote in very fine condition out of print Marvel Omnibus poll. It ends tomorrow, Tuesday, April 22nd at 8 p.m.
Play Misty for me. That is a poll. Whoever does those, I love those.
I didn't know the manga stream was gonna get clipped. That stream shouldn't have happened because we talked some straight nonsense last Thursday. Pure shtick and gaffes, and a lot of people bought it, and I'm like, oh my god, okay.
That was Riley talking about something?
Yes, some very inappropriate things were discussed last Thursday. So let's just forget it ever happened.
Oh, I love that breaking news stuff. That is hilarious.
Is Muse an Inhumans in Geo's eye? Muse the band or what Muse? Which Muse are we talking about? Probably are. Geo, you should clip this chat response and edit with you asking chat, what is the number one omnibus you want Marvel to print this year? Write it in chat with a hashtag, then send it to Marvel. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Muse from Daredevil. Really? Sure, why not? I don't know. I'm not qualified to answer that. Sorry. Muse
Jason
is
Mewes.
Okay. All right. Jason Mewes. Jess doesn't like Jason Mewes. I like how it snowballed into this from something about Inhumans.
And AS is asking what the beef is with Steve Guttenberg. I just don't think he's a good actor. And I don't, I mean, aside from his performance in Diner back in like 1983, I just am not a fan of his acting. And same with Jason Mewes. Whoever else was named. Man, I'm breaking. I can't even remember now who he said besides Jason Mewes and Steve Guttenberg. Oh, Hugh Grant.
Oh, okay.
It's more of the person of Hugh Grant that I don't care for. His acting is fine.
Have a chance. Oh, this is what you meant with Tenchi. Okay. I need some time, but I'll get to this. Not now, not in this stream, but I'll work my magic. Don't worry about it, Josh. I got you.
James is right. Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him. I don't hate anybody. I just am not.
You're not a fan of their work.
I'm not a fan of their work. I don't hate anybody. I don't think Silent J is funny, or Jay or whatever he is. 3 Men and a Baby. He's the weakest part in that movie, although it was a cute movie.
Oh my god! Out of context, this is hilarious. Geo, sorry, my thumbs. It's this. Okay, Geo, did you pick up and start the ROM epic yet? Already calling me out. Holy crap! No, because last week I was only grabbing one book, and I didn't want to force myself to buy something I wasn't planning on getting right away. But I do have it on my IST wish list. So if there's a big week coming up where there's a bunch of books, I'll add it and grab the epic. But I will get it. I do have the Marvel Legends pre-ordered. I think that is going to start shipping out soon because I know James has it. He posted a pic of it on my Discord. So I guess mine should be shipping soon. I don't know. It's gonna be really awkward when I get ROM. I'm like, yeah, I'm the biggest ROM fan. Okay. I'm weird like that, folks.
That's okay.
I
don't think he was in The Big Short. I think he was in Social Network. I saw The Big Short, and that was who played Batman? What's that? Christian Bale, Steve Carell. There's some other people in there, but I don't remember Jesse Eisenberg.
Kane, our wonderful mod, best mod, is asking a question. Did we haul anything?
That's a good question, Kane. No.
I actually did. I said in our chat before going live, like, I didn't haul anything. That's a lie. I'm a liar.
Liar.
Sorry about that. It's a manga haul, but I don't know if the Monday crowd cares. I'll show it. Whatever. I got 4 books. The first one is from 7 Seas. I got Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero, Volume 8. So I believe we have 2 or 3 volumes left for this. I think it's 11 total. I picked up Tomo-chan as a Girl, which was one of the deals of the week last week at IST. Here's the final Omnibus, Volume 7 and 8. So it's a 2-in-1. Pretty cool. We got another Omnibus release from Viz. I got Red River. This one has volumes 7 through 9. Really nice. And also from Viz, I grabbed Magie Lumiere, Magical Girls Inc., volume 7. So 2 Viz books and 2 7 Seas books.
Nice.
That's all I hauled.
I hauled albums, but I don't think that's not part of the deal.
I mean, yeah, if you guys want to see them. Geo, best anime ever, Eureka 7. That's my all-time favorite manga. Manga. I did that originally. I know you guys like it when I say that, but originally it was just me buying or stalling for time as I was scrolling the first time that we were making that thing. And I kept looking at it's all like, okay, manga. But I didn't do it on purpose. Now I do it on purpose. I'm hoping to haul. They were 11. I do want to grab it. I don't know if it will be in stock at our sponsor. If not, I'll look for it somewhere. But
is that a manga?
Yeah, it's a book that has been delayed multiple times. I think like what's that omnibus? The Spectre? No, not Spectre. What was the Supernatural DC omnibus that got delayed and delayed and delayed?
Phantom Stranger?
Phantom Stranger.
Yeah.
Like it was in like multiple catalogs, right? For like 5 years. So this is something like that where it kept showing up and delays after delays, and it's finally coming out this month, or actually this week.
Aku, this is my shirt, Lady Mechanica.
Aku.
I did not, Matt.
That shirt. There you go. Manga. I need to make Omnibros merch. That'd be dope. Yeah. One of the merch ideas. I've been lazy, but I do want to make it. I want to make a shirt that's friend of the show or enemy of the show, and it has the little Omnibros logo, like minimalist design and something different from the rest of the creators out there. Give us the album names, Omnidog.
I know where they are. I'll just go get them.
Okay, all right.
I'll get them real quick.
Yeah. Look at that. Everybody writing the thing for the other thing. Let me put that up. There you go. Gio, where's your copy of Dress Up Darling? You got Dress Up? I don't. I have up to volume 12, but I'll be honest with you. I've only read the first 6 volumes, so I'm in no rush to get 13. I want to read everything that I have. I want to start doing that and read what I have, and then worry about catching up with different series. Plus, that one already ended, so it's not. I won't be too far off from where it ends or whatever. Get that shirt. Nice. I need to figure out how to make it, but it's not a priority right now. But I would like to create that this year. I think someone in chat sent a new voicemail. Are you in the website? What is happening? How do you know this?
He knew when I had plans for like at the end of this month that I had forgotten about.
This is our wonderful mod, James, hacking away at the system. Holy crap! All right, we got a voicemail. I'll play it after you show the albums.
Oh, okay. This was a new album from This Will Destroy You. They're one of my favorite post-rock bands. This Will Destroy You. Limited edition on 500 on sea blue vinyl. This Will Destroy You.
What type of music is that?
Post-rock.
Post-rock.
It's
Okay.
like, you know what not vocals. It's like
like atmospheric or
Mogwai.
Okay. I think I have an idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Not my cup of tea, but I don't dislike it.
Right. Then I got a bunch of shoegaze from a band that I really dig, Glare. And this is the album. This is the album that they just came out with. This is all on colored vinyl. Here's an EP they did, Glare.
Whoa, that's creepy. I wouldn't want to see that in the at night, like 3 a.m.
And then here's another EP by Glare. So it's all shoegaze. And then, whoops! Oh, I have one more shoegaze. This was a record store day by the House of Love. It's a bunch of B-sides. And so this was actually one of my only. I may have made a couple other record store day, but I think this was my big one.
When was record day? Saturday?
Last weekend, not this past weekend, but previous weekend. Yeah,
because we just had Superman Day too. So
yeah, Friday was
pretty active April.
Yeah, and this is my favorite spiritualized album that I think I lost in the flood. Ladies and gentlemen, we are floating in space, but because it has the rockinest song that I love, that I listen to all the time, and that's Come Together. I love that song because I know it's about heroin, and I just think it's really cool. I love songs about heroin.
That is not where I thought that was heading. Okay. All right. I thought you were going to say it's very inspirational because it's about blah, blah, blah.
No, I love songs about heroin. Yeah. I don't know why.
Shout out.
Shout out to our friend Heroin, friend of the show.
Okay. That's awesome, Jazz.
Thank you, Kane.
Yeah, Matt. Join the you're not on Discord. I think you need to be on OmniDog's Discord and my Discord, and it'll change your perception of what a message or social media can be on the internet, because it's pretty chill. And pretty relaxing.
No insults.
Over here you get some comic book goodness, some goofs, and over here you get some gaffs. So you got to do the yin and yang.
And it's all chill. No internet nastiness at all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Unless we're gonna bash Cosmic X-Men Omnibus, then by all means, let's go. Join.
Josh, I snuck those in past upper management because she's out of town for 2 weeks.
Yeah, smart. It was very tactical of you.
Yes.
Aku, Geo, if an Inhumans Omnibus happens, what era? Classic Silver Age. That's what I want collected. That's what needs to be collected. Anything else can happen like 10 years from now. That's okay. That needs to be collected. You have everything. Every superhero team or superhero or whatever, they have an omnibus of their first appearances, early stories. I think almost everybody does. I feel like the Inhumans should get that opportunity with their early adventures. Sure, you would just be taking stuff from the Fantastic Four omnibus plus some of the first solo adventures, but that's okay. Because not everybody wants to read the entirety of those Fantastic Four issues. Maybe you just want to experience the best chunk of it with the Inhumans. That's what I would do. I don't know about you. But.
I agree.
There we go. While we're goofing around,
AS has a perfect description of my Discord.
OmniDog Discord equals this chat plus pics of pets and ice cream. There we go. Nice.
That's exactly right. I love it.
Suggestion for a first timer in Hellboy besides the movies.
This edition, Volume 1.
The hell? How'd you get that so fast? Okay.
Because I'm in the other room where I've got everything cool.
Are you James?
I'm Kristen. Kristen's really good at pulling books when you ask about them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This, the first book gives you a good taste of what Hellboy's about.
Right.
It
Yeah.
introduces characters in the universe, like Abe Sapien right here. Abe Sapien right there.
Mhm.
And it has two of the best stories, Seeds of Destruction and Wake the Devil. And then the Chain Coffin and the Right Hand of Doom are in volume 2. I think you should give it two books worth to see if you're into it. These are fairly evergreen. I don't think that they let these go out of print. And volume 2 contains the best 2-page story in comics history, and that is Pancakes.
Yeah, true.
Gio knew what I was talking about. So I would go here. Start those, and then if you like them, you are in trouble because there is a whole Hellboy universe, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Kalax
Of just Hellboy.
of it, just Hellboy. Not all. I mean, shell cubes of Hellboy. BPRD. Hellboy.
The cool thing with Hellboy is Josh. I agree with Josh. You can pretty much start in any point with Hellboy. BPRD not so much because it's much linear with what they're telling. But Hellboy just put out some solid recommendations. I agree.
Thank you.
It's for me. I always have a special place in my heart for 3 books in particular. No, 4. Post Hurricane Maria 2017, one of my comfort reads in the midst of that nonsense were the Hellboy library editions. I was reading that to pass the time. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fake fan. What the hell's the name of it? I have the box set of it. Lock and Key.
Oh, Lock and Key.
TMNT IDW hardcovers and Irredeemable. Irredeemable.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those
Very
were
nice.
my big comfort reads at the time when all that stuff was happening, or immediately after. That I don't want to revisit here because it's too much of a trauma dump. We're not going to do that now.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend Hellboy. I love that character so much. It's like it's a comic book, think DC Marvel, but with paranormal stuff and greater, some would say even greater characters than the majority of the other stuff. So,
and the world building and mythology that he does is just incredible.
Like Mignola. Jess, I watched the animated movies, love them. Those are great. The Hellboy Japan stories are fantastic. I love them.
There's animated movies?
Yes. They're 3, I think they're 3 movies, or 2, sorry. Let me show you real quick. Hellboy animated. It's called Hellboy animated Sword of Storms and Blood and Iron.
Huh. Where are they shown?
I don't know if they... Hold on. Streaming. Are they streaming somewhere? Let's go to Just Watch. It's going to tell me live. You can rent it on Apple TV or Stars. You can watch it on YouTube free with ads. Hoopla has it for free.
What does?
Hoopla.
Oh, Hoopla. I gotta get my subscription to that.
Prime Video has the movie. Let me double check. Hold on. Oh, that's not it. That's what's happening. Hold on. Hellboy Sword of Storms. No, they're lying. You can buy it, but you can't stream it.
Oh, on Amazon?
No, yeah. This is outdated. But I'll check later.
Okay.
They are free to watch on Plex. I don't know what Plex is, but I'm scared.
I have that on my phone for some reason. That app.
Physical media for life, baby. Jess, I will send you a link. I ripped my DVD. Did you rip it? I know what you mean. I'm making a goof. Imagine Josh going like, I love this so much, I will rip it. That's how much I love it. The animated movies have Ron Perlman. Yeah, he voices Hellboy in them.
I love those first two movies.
I've been wanting, and Chad, please don't spoil my parade. I want to watch the new one. I don't care if it's like indie looking or whatever. It's on Hulu, and I need to watch it. I keep forgetting.
The new
Hellboy movie.
There's a new one?
Yeah, but it was from an independent studio, and it didn't show. They didn't. What? How do I say it? They didn't show it in theaters. It just went straight to DVD streaming or whatever. And yeah.
Thanks, Josh. I got the link. Thank you.
It was based on The Crooked Man.
Oh.
Which I think is a solid Hellboy story. One of the best.
Mm-hmm. That
one creeped me out. But it's on Hulu. If you have it, you can watch it. What? Straight to DVD. I missed that era. I saw the DVD at Walmart of all places, not the Blu-ray, the DVD. And you know what? People still buy the DVDs. A lot of people are like, why do they still make DVDs? You go to Walmart, look at the movie section. People are out there hunting for DVDs. They're still in that DVD era, and they haven't made the jump to Blu-ray, God forbid 4K. It's all about the DVD. It still sells for non-internet people, so they keep making them. It's a damn shame. We should be in a world where everybody's grabbing Blu-rays, but DVDs are still out there. They're great, yeah. 4K on the Bozo's website.
Bozo's.
There you go. Let's see. Let's move on to previews while we're at it. Hold on. Oh my gosh. What am I doing?
What's that?
What is happening? What did I do? Oh, there we go. Sorry. All right. There we go. All right. So this is the stuff that's coming out this week, courtesy of Lunar, in stock trades, all that fun stuff that you can find tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. So let's begin with the DC books. We got 100 Bullets, book 2 trade paperback. This is the reprint of the later half of the series, right? Issues 20 to 36. Oh, all 100 issues. Sorry, my bad. This is not the later half. This is just the second part. So shout out. We are getting a manga, a DC manga, Batman Justice Buster Volume 4. You would think, me being a fan of comics and manga, I would read these, but I have not read a single DC manga. I'm not necessarily looking forward to reading these, so it's a pass for me. No, I did not abandon the voicemail. I got you, Josh. I will play it. We need to cover this first. Batman Brave and the Bold Out of the Darkness trade paperback. This is by Various. Shout out to Various with various artists. And Simone Di Maio in the doing the covers. I don't know what this is. Do you know?
No.
That like doesn't have a page count or a issue count. DC, 5 thrilling tales from DC's premiere anthology. There we go. Okay. It's like a story collection for Batman. Here's a big one that even I'm excited for. Dark Knights of Steel, the deluxe edition hardcover, collecting all 12 issues, as well as Dark Knights of Steel, Tales from the Three Kingdoms, #1, with introduction by Wade. And cover by Putri.
You are all welcome for this because I bought the 2 standard hardcovers, and here's the deluxe. There you go.
You like this cover?
Not as much as I like the cover on the first one. I think the first one should have been the cover. I know the DM. There's 2 covers. There's one with white space next.
I like the DM a whole lot more.
I do too.
Because this is by Dan Mora, and it looks pretty badass. So both are great. I will add this to my list. I will get this at some point, and I hope this doesn't sell out because I would like to get this DM direct market cover.
Yeah.
Even
though,
So 2 covers. Which one would you pick? Are you gonna get this deluxe edition?
I don't think so. I think I'm just going to keep my standard hardcovers.
Okay. There you go.
But I would get that one by Dan Mora.
Nice. And look, and this DC Finest Superman family, the Giant Turtle Man. This collects, holy crap, Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, issues 19 through 28, Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, 47 to 56, Action Comics 266 and 277, and Superman 142, 143, and 147.
Now,
Jimmy,
I am hyped for this book because these, first of all, I don't recommend these to anybody that doesn't love Silver Age, because this is about as hardcore Silver Age as you can get. But it's the only way I'm going to get this material, because it's a really sugary nostalgia spot for me. Jimmy Olsen turns into everything from like Turtle Man to Elastalad and Wolf Jimmy and all kinds of crazy things. Lois Lane, and I've always wanted Jimmy Olsen Omnibus, and I've always wanted a Lois Lane Omnibus. I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is a test to see how well these do. And if this book does well, then maybe we'll get Lois Lane in DC Finest and Jimmy Olsen in DC Finest. It's just goofy fun that is just a big sugary hidden nostalgia for me. If you're a fan of only modern comics, then you're not gonna dig it. But
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Turtle Man, Jimmy Olsen only has one animated adaptation, and it's in the Superman 75th anniversary short.
Wow, what?
So I don't know if you've seen that, Jess, but you are the leading voice in Superman, to me at least. So I think you should watch that short. It's only like 3 minutes long or something like that, or 1 or 2 minutes, I don't know. But it has, like, for such a brief running time, it's jam-packed with references of all, at the time, 75 years of Superman lore and history. I think you would
where would I see that? Is that on Max?
It's on YouTube on DC's website or page. Just type Superman 75th anniversary short.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And this one, I had to pull up the info because I forgot all the names involved. This one was produced by Zack Snyder and Bruce Timm, which is a really fun pairing. I was not expecting that. But they really do a good job. You see Turtle Man, you see the Muhammad Ali fight, the different movies, all the full history of Superman at the time, just 75 years. So it was really fun. I highly recommend it for Superman fans to check out. So yeah, Turtle Man. Shout out. Also, I remember Turtle Man from Animal Planet. That was fun. That was an odd pull. I don't think anybody in the chat knows what the hell I'm talking about, but I didn't.
I don't.
There was a show called Turtle Man, and it was a reality documentary thing about this guy in like Kentucky, and he would chase down critters, invasive critters for people, and typically he wouldn't charge a dime. He'd be like, oh, just I'll take somebody would be like, oh, I can give you money, and he'd be like, no, I'm good, give me like a pack of cigarettes or a meal or something, and that's it. And you would think, oh, this guy, he's not getting any money, that's like charitable. No, the production team is giving him money because he has a TV show. So he's an employee for the channel, obviously, because he has a contract with the show, with the channel. Sorry. So I never believed that bull crap of people saying like, "Oh, he's so generous, he's not getting any dime for this." Like, yes, he is. He's getting a contract from
It's Turtle Man from Animal Planet.
Yeah, it was a show from like 8 years ago or something like
I want
that.
to see it now.
I don't know if he's still alive. I hope he is. I know one of the people in the show passed away, but I don't know. I think he's still around. And he would dress up in like full camo and like a Bowie knife and a very, very thick Southern accent. And he had his own like cry when he was chasing after like a skunk or a turtle or stuff like that. It was so silly, but I enjoyed watching that like 8 years ago. This has nothing to do with this Turtle Man. Sorry, Chuck. So yeah, this one's coming out. That's pretty cool. JLA trade paperback book 2. It collects JLA 10 to 23, annual number 2, Secret Files and Origins number 2, World Without Grown-Ups 1 and 2, and New Year's Evil Prometheus number 1. This is the Grant Morrison run. And these are pretty chunky books, right? The first one was pretty big.
I think so, yeah.
Hook Hand Aquaman, let's go. This is a pretty big one. A lot of people are excited for Nightwing Rebirth Omnibus. This collects the entirety of Rebirth for this character. You get Rebirth number 1, the one shot, and then Nightwing 1 through 49, Batgirl 14 to 17, Batman 7 and 8, Batman Prelude to the Wedding, Nightwing versus Hush, Detective Comics 941, 942, Green Arrow 32, Red Hood and the Outlaws annual number 1, Suicide Squad number 26, Teen Titans number 12, and Stories from Batgirl 25, DC Rebirth Holiday Special number 1, and Robin 80th Anniversary 100-page Super Spectacular number 1. Whew.
I like this book.
Tim Seeley, Tom King.
I'm not gonna trade in my deluxes, but it's got a lot of extra material besides the Nightwing stuff.
Right. If you have the deluxes, I think you're good. Because honestly, do you really need Suicide Squad 26?
I'm sure I have all this other stuff in other
Green
forms.
Arrow, Red Hood and the Outlaws, yada yada. Cool, whatever. I think you're good with the Nightwing stuff in the deluxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll show you pictures. I can't show you video because we're gonna get claimed by Animal Planet, but I'll show you pictures. What am I doing next? Okay, next page. Sorry. And Plastic Man No More by Christopher Cantwell, Alex Lins, Jacob Edgar, and Gang. This collects a 4-issue miniseries, Plastic Man No More. I've heard interesting things about this. This is supposed to be really good, right?
I think so. Christopher Cantwell is a great writer, and I think this is a really fun take on him, but I haven't read it. I know I want to get it.
And it's a black label. I did not know that. Okay. Underrated Nightwing. Yeah. Not getting an omnibus and keeping standard. This is not Jess.
It's not standard. They're deluxes.
Right. It's the same thing.
Standard's standard. Deluxes are bigger.
There you go. So that's all from DC. From Titan, we're getting Tank Girl, Color Classics, Book 1, Book 2, Book 3. So this covers 1988 all the way to 1995. And it's okay because she self-censored her personality. So we're not going to get in trouble by YouTube by showing this. Plus, it's the cover of the book. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
From Marvel Comics, some X-Men book that nobody asked for, let's be honest. Cosmic X-Men Omnibus. This has 2 covers. Let me show them off real quick. Are you interested in this? Please say no.
Me?
Yes.
Not at all.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Much love. So here's this cover. I don't know what the hell's happening in this cover, I'll be honest with you. But if you guys love this book, by all means, buy the crap out of it. Buy like 100 copies. I encourage you. Don't get discouraged by my saltiness. This has X-Men. I'm not even.
No, don't bother.
Bunch of
Nobody
stuff.
wants it.
X-Men books. That's it. It has a lot of X-Men stuff. There are 2
It
covers.
does have
This
some
one?
cool stuff that's modern. The modern stuff is cool, like Mr. and Mrs. X.
Right.
And I think there's a Marauders series in there. Yeah.
Okay. So is this supposed to be like a compilation of space stories from the X-Men? Is that what
yeah?
Okay. There are 2 covers. I don't like this wraparound. I think it's dumb. If I were to get one, it'd be this one with characters I know nothing about.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, well, hold on. I do like this. Wait a minute. Look at this guy.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know who that is, but I like him. Is he an X-Men? Because he's now my favorite X-Men. I don't know who he is, but I like him. Chat, is this an X-Men? Because I love him.
Oh, good.
It's
good to know.
Man, no more. That's a gnarly avatar. Whoa. It's like a 3-headed deer.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Psychedelic thing. Biggest oof since the Phoenix Omnibus. Ooh, I love that. Yes, let's go. That fuels my saltiness. Finest epic collector. That Omnibus is for someone. I'm not sure who, though. I think it's a Space Coast villain.
That does look like Drac or whatever his name is.
Oh, you know what? I need to upload this GIF. Hold on. I'll do it later. Whatever. It's going to take some time. Cosmic X-Men was made because it plays a role for an upcoming crossover, Jonathan Hickman's Imperial. Oh, I did see that She-Hulk is an Imperial, and she looks pretty badass with the Planet Hulk attire, with the sword and the gladiator outfit. That's pretty boss, as Jess would say. If I can find it before the show ends, I'll show it as well. It has X-Men in the title. People will buy it. That is the absolute truth right there, Razor Ramen. Yes. It could be the crappiest X-Men book. You put X-Men Omnibus, crappy. People are going to buy it. That's why I hate when people say, the most wanted Omnibus is the Uncanny X-Men Volume 100. I'm like, they're going to get to it. I don't want to influence your vote, but you should be voting for Inhumans instead. Just saying. Anywho, here's this, whatever, cool. Shout out, I guess. I don't know. Close tab. Deadpool team up by Rob Liefeld, Blood of the Dragon. I mean, what is happening? What? People like this stuff? Okay.
Do they?
Bro. What is this pose for Deadpool? It's like he's holding in his pee. I gotta go to the bathroom. And why is Gwen like nothing, like no hate, but she's like super jacked in this one. Like she's a power lifter.
Yeah.
Damn. She's supposed to be like slim ballerina athletic type.
Yeah.
This is what's his name? Crystal Meth, the superhero. I don't know.
I have no idea who that is.
They made a Marvel Legends figure that I wanted of him, and I forgot to get it. Now I don't think he's available. Crystal something. Fifth of Jack, thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
What up, Fifth of Jack?
Yes, let's go. I don't like that Deadpool team up cover. Yes. Christar, I was just about to ask if Larry was here. Let's go. Thank you. Christar. There we go. I love this design. I was making a joke about the drugs, but I love this design. That's a very cool hero. Actually, wait. I like the character. I don't like this cover. This cover is hideous. Yuck. And then look at Wolverine here. Bro, I would be embarrassed to say that I like Wolverine and then show people this picture. Like, really? You like this? Okay. And who is this again? This is a new character, right?
Oh, yeah, that he created.
That he created? Okay. Probably should have done that. Guess he needed the money. So what the hell does this collect? 1 through 5 of the Deadpool team up. Whatever. Now this is pretty badass. Punisher by Rick Remender reprint. And I believe this is a new cover for the Omnibus, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So we
It's
have
cool.
2 covers. The super amazing, dope as shit cover. And then this one. Don't get this. Get this one instead. How can you not?
Cool. Man-Thing's on it.
Man-Thing.
Morbius. Werewolf by Night.
I love it.
Frankencastle.
Look at that. Hell yeah. And Dracula. Frankenstein. The Mummy. Bats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bats. Nice. No, wait. 7 bats. 8 bats. How many bats are in here? No, there's more. No, those aren't bats. Okay, never mind. Whatever. So this is the one to get. If you don't own this series, well, now's the perfect opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Close this. Close that. This is really cool. I put this up on the thumbnail. So I don't hate all X-Men for all you fanatics out there. Ultimate X-Men Epic Collection, Volume 1, The Tomorrow People, collecting the first year of Ultimate X-Men. I like the first year, the first half of Ultimate X-Men a lot. So I do recommend it. This would be, for Marvel, this would be my pick of the week. Are you buying that Punisher since it's vampires? Maybe. We'll see. X-Men. Yeah, so I do recommend it, collecting issues 1 through 12 and the 1/2. Or the half issue, whatever. Have you read this? The Ultimate X-Men?
No, not yet.
It's fun. It's such a... It's different from the main X-Men thing. That's why I liked it.
Yeah.
Venom Wars, Spider-Man Lethal Protectors. There we go. Collecting issues 1 through 4 of Venom War Spider-Man, Venom War Lethal Protectors 1 through 3, Venom War Fantastic Four, and Venom War It's Jeff.
Is that right? Did you just make that up, or is that in there?
No, it's in here. He has the tie-in issue, and they put it in this trade. That makes no sense.
That's hilarious.
It's it's this one.
Oh, okay. I think I remember seeing that.
This made the rounds because people they Jeff and all his glory, and people are excited. So I guess it's a funny tie-in to the event. I don't know, but it's there. You want to get it. You can get it and then not read the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, just read It's Jeff.
Wolverine, Enemy of the State. This collects issues 20 to 32 from Mark Millar and gang.
It's a good book.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. That has Enemy of the Omnibus I have has Enemy of the State, and then Old Man Logan, the first Old Man Logan story.
Got it.
It's both of those stories are quite good.
Oh yeah, this was a Greg Land cover. That's so bad. Hold on.
He seems very happy for being in the middle of a war.
This is a very a yes man in the worst ways. Yeesh. Not a fan of Greg Land. X-Men Epic Collection Volume 19, Mutant Genesis. Is this a reprint of this epic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think this was probably like the third reprint.
Look who shows up. Karnak, Black Bolt, Gorgon. Ooh. I'm not going to buy it, but that's cool. I appreciate them being there. From the other publishers, art book, manga, Z2 Comics has Blondie Against the Odds. Never seen that before. Manga. Broken Social Scene presents. You forgot.
I like Broken Social Scene's music.
What is this? I don't know. I can't read. You forgot it in people. What? Broken Social Scene presents. You forgot it in people.
I think that's the name of one of their albums.
Okay. 13 artists to create a series of intertwining vignettes inspired by the 2003 record You Forgot It in People. That's not for me.
Yeah. No, I like their music a lot, though.
Shout out, fronts of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin and Hobbes Portable Compendium.
Just so you know, I have to go in about 10 minutes.
Oh, let me speed run through this thing. All right. Manga. Oh, Godzilla. Let me show this real quick. Godzilla returns. This collects the first of 12 issues of Rulers of Earth. There should be a library collection volume 5, which finishes off the rest of this because it was 24 issues. At the time, this was the longest running Godzilla series. Now we have news that IDW is putting out a Godzilla universe in comics, and it's going to have 3 titles. It's going to be an ongoing series, and that's going to start publication this year. But at the time, this was pretty badass. I do recommend it. This is probably one of my picks of the week.
Sorry, James. Junior management is here, and we're rewatching all of Dairy Girls. We just got done with it, and we started it over. And she's spending the night, so I like spending time with her. She's wonderful.
That's more important than this.
Thank you, though, for wanting me to be here. I appreciate that, James.
Gru, Minstrel Melodies, trade paperback. Gunner Krieg, there we go. I can't read that. Court limited edition hardcover volume 2 and the trade. Hanging on by a thread. Sure. None of you are going to buy this. I'm going to skip most of these. Sorry.
Oh, there's Jupiter's Legacy.
There's Jupiter's Legacy Library Edition hardcover volume 1. That's pretty cool. This one collects volumes 1 and 2 together,
which I will be giving away at some point because I am getting this book. I will upgrade from a paperback to a library edition.
Nice. Ignore the Netflix show. Read this instead.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Manga. This is a Harley Quinn type character, by the way, but that's a story for another time.
Okay.
This was the only good thing about that series. Anyway, whatever. Manga. My degeneration journey through something. Oh, Parkinson's. Wow, that's
Ooh, eek.
Yeah. My new life as a cat. Let's go. Paranoid Gardens. Yeah. Rent a Girlfriend. All right. These are all manga. Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. My boy. Sonic the Hedgehog issues 69 through 71, plus Spring Broken and Sonic's Winter Jam one-shot. I love these so much, but I'm waiting for the hardcovers. So get collected in volume 6.
AS, I tried to look for coconut ice cream for an Almond Joy Sundae. This is what my Discord is like. AS showing these amazing coconut ice cream with almonds and hot fudge on them. I looked for coconut ice cream and I couldn't find any. I was bereft that I couldn't find any. I'm bummed.
I'm just opening the links. Ryder. Okay, Ryder seems interesting.
Good night, Next Imaginaut. Thank you for being here.
Buenas noches. From Oni Press, Toxic Summer. I don't know what this is about, but I love this cover. The bright in your face 80s colors. That's cool. Collecting 3 issues of that. I assume that's the entirety of it. White Lily by these guys. The writer. This has Mike Mignola cover.
Oh, wow.
And a regular one from Ariel Olivetti. This collects issues 1 through 4. This is written by Josh Gad, by the way.
James liked the writer.
This is by homeboy that voiced Olaf in
That's
Frozen.
right.
Yeah.
And a great appearance on Modern Family.
There you go. So Reiner, this is by Dark Horse. That's it. Manga. From Image, I got him here from Lunar. Supermassive trade paperback volume 1. This is very Mega Man looking. That's cool. From the Massiveverse, I think that's what it's called. Sure. Supermassive, collecting Supermassive 2022, 2023, 2024, blah, 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 blah. So I guess it's like a series of one-shots, maybe. Monolith for the Spawn heads in here. The climactic finale where everything will come crashing down. Okay, cool. Rifters, Volume 1. Brian Posehn.
Oh.
And Joe Troman with Chris Johnson. This is please saran wrap your ass.
Don't read that.
All right. I just saw that. Yeah. Rifters 1 through 6. Something about saran wrapping your butt.
There it is.
Pick of the week.
Yeah.
Lady Mechanica, Volume 6, hardcover from Joe Benitez and gang. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
the origins of the notorious adventuress known as Lady Mechanica, plus Lady Mechanica tries to escape disturbing revelations from her past by running off to Siberia on a dangerous hunt for an alleged dragon called the Devil in the Lake. Nice. And Criminal, new printing, Volume 5, The Sinners. Okay. So, shout out. You can find these books when you visit our lovely sponsor, InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your Omnibus, trade paperback, hardcovers, manga, and more for great discounted prices. Free shipping in the US at $50. And there's a loyalty discount, which adds an extra 2% discount to your books if you make them on a week-by-week basis, those purchases. Great packaging, wonderful customer service, only at InStockTrades.com. Shout out. Skip that out of the way. Let's do the giveaway. There we go. We got 46 entries. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, so I'm not going to stall. So if you missed it, you missed it. If you want to participate again, you get another chance next month. So
wait, David Sexton, it has to be in all caps. Do it again, quick.
David, please. Oh, deal of the week? Oh, the deals of the week. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Okay, good, David Sexton. You got it right. What are the deals?
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a minute while I read the deals of the week. You can enter if you haven't. These are the books that will be the deals of the week at InStockTrades.com starting tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. From DC Comics, we got 2 books. The first one, you guessed it, DC Finest, Superman Family, The Giant Turtle Man, trade paperback, 55% off.
Yeah.
Also from DC, Plastic Man No More, hardcover at 50% off.
I'm getting that too.
From Marvel, yay, Cosmic X-Men Omnibus, both covers at 46% off. Woohoo.
No, thank you.
I mean, yeah, let's go. Cosmic X-Men, baby. And then we do have a manga deal of the week that goes to Gachiakuta, Volume 6 at 40% off. That is by Kodansha. So again, DC Finest, Superman Family, 55% off. Plastic Man No More, 50% off. Gachiakuta, 40% off. Cosmic X-Men, 46% off. Those are your deals of the week. Good luck, everybody. Let's do the thing. Where am I? Okay, here we go. 54 entries in 3,
luck, everybody.
2, 1. Let's go. Razor Ramen with a win.
Whoa, Razor Ramen.
Friend of the show. Let's go. You're all friends of the show, by the way.
Razor Ramen, you need to write us at omnibroslive@gmail.com. Thank you, Jill. By noon tomorrow with your real name and your real email that you use at IST. There you are, Razor Ramen. Good job. Congrats. So once again, tomorrow by noon o'clock, omnibroslive@gmail.com with your real name. You have to dox yourself and your real email address that you use at IST, and I will get it right in.
Let's go. Congrats. Congrats. Oh, congrats. I don't know what I'm highlighting. Congrats. There we go. Hey, look at that. Trigonosis. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's go.
Oh, it's been a while for Trigonosis. How you doing, buddy?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jess. David,
You're welcome.
You didn't win, but I appreciate you taking the time to participate.
And thanking me, yeah.
YP with the not black magic. All right, Avatar. Sorry. Avatar. So let's get this off the screen. The final thing I'm going to share before we jump.
My daughter fell asleep on the couch, so we're okay. She just woke up. I thought she was watching the Mets game.
I do have another voicemail. Let's share that real quick.
Okay. Congratulations to Razor Ramen, and thank you everyone for participating. How many entries did we have?
54 or 55, something like that.
That's good.
Yeah. If you didn't win, don't worry. We do this every month. So in May, you get another shot. Razor can't participate next month, but everybody else can. So there you go. Sorry, buddy. All right. I did not check this, so I don't know what's in here, but I hope it's good.
Gio, how could you let me down like this? I mean, this is a golden opportunity. We could get Jess to read Tenchi Muyo. I mean, this is, oh my gosh. Okay, so Jess, why should you read Tenchi? This is one of the loved franchises from the 90s. This is also called a classic harem situation. Think Three's Company, but with more women. I mean, this is some of the peak. Show him this Kickstarter. Yes, I know it's expensive. I almost want to buy my copy and just ship it over to Jess, because the idea that he actually can enjoy Tenchi Muyo, I mean, this is too good. You could I mean, Jess, you don't know who Ryoko is, and that is a crime against humanity. I mean, a legit crime against humanity. So, Gio, help me help Jess. Crimes against humanity. Crimes against humanity.
Okay. I appreciate it.
I can show you the cover, and I'll explain later what it is, because I'm going to be here all night if I try and explain it now. Here's the Kickstarter. Let me show that. The reason, I forget now if it was mentioned in the voicemail, but the reason is that these are American comics made adapting the source material, the anime, and they're full color and everything. And I've never read them, but I love the show, the original source material, and it is fantastic. It's a classic 90s anime. And
it's Western style.
This is a comic. Yeah, it's Western style. It's a comic.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The definitive release of the original American Tenchi comics. And it's a rabbit hole if I start explaining harem manga and stuff. So
who the hell is
Tenchi? But I think you would dig it. You know, why not? And you need to find out about these characters because they're pretty cool. So unless you want to watch the show, because you can stream it somewhere. So
okay.
Yeah. And I know you got a billion things to watch, so I'm not holding my breath, but you know.
I have to I have to do the I have to do the Lady Mechanica Kickstarter now.
Right. Email has been sent.
Good.
Is that real, Josh, or AI? The world may never know.
Mm.
Who is that from? I don't know. Josh Mechanica. That was the sender. So, yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to leave right away, but we can do. You want to do like 10 more minutes?
I actually do need to go now. Yeah, I do need to go.
We're giving you 1 minute, chat, while I say my goodbyes. Jess, where can people find you when you're not here with us? Goofing and gaffing.
On Omnidog's Vault on YouTube. Let's see. This week, Wednesday night, I'm making an appearance on Very Fine Condition. Friday is Omnibros. And then Saturday is Live Collected Editions.
Nice.
Yes, I've had it. I'm working it out now that the last Saturday of every month is Live Collected Editions.
That's cool. If I don't have any streams Saturday night, because sometimes I play video games by myself on stream, and random people, well, not random, wonderful people that are on this chat join me sometimes. If I'm not gonna do that, I'll play with my Switch and I'll watch you guys on Saturday.
Fun.
So there you go. Thank you guys. I'm on both of your Discords now. Let's go.
Nice.
In another universe, I'm trying to get Jess to try this thing called X-Men. That's probably true. Can you imagine if there's an Earth 3 Geo and he's like all in on the X-Men and hates the Inhumans? Yeah. Peace and love. And gang,
nothing but manga in that universe.
Right. Fam, compadres, you can find me on my channel. That's Manga Geekdom, where I talk about all the manga that I read. I just posted a video out today on some books over here, reviewing these books. I'm not going to talk about them now, but Super Ball Girls, I talked about Mansect, which is a horror manga from the 70s. And this one's about vampires, Kinryo Rock. So if you want to find out a little bit about that, I'd appreciate it if you check out that video. The Discord I shared earlier, and that's it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe. God bless. We'll be back on Thursday for a manga stream. Riley will join us, and we're going to have some fun then. So thank you to Razor Ramen for participating, and everybody for participating on the gift card giveaway. If you didn't win, don't worry. We'll do it next month. Thank you to InStock Trades. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to my wonderful co-host. And thank you watching at home. We couldn't make the show without you. So that's it. God bless. Stay safe. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching.
Let me pull the outro. That's not it. That's not the outro. Where is it? There we go. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Goodbye.